you understand. Good morning once again and welcome to the dialogue. Of course, we will be joined in by our guests at some point where we will be, of course, engaging in the conversation for the nation. So the issues remain the 14th address given by the president, the Airbus story according to the Daily Guide. We will be giving you headlines shortly according to the front page of the Daily Guide. Airbus lands at Kotoka Airport today and Commander Sugar Factory gets another investor. Right, all these and more are supposed to be highlights for today's dialogue. In a moment, we will be looking at the front pages of the various newspapers. Kicking off is the new Crusading Guide. And on its front page, as you can see, Kennedy Japan fights back as he prepares to file motion for stay of execution pending appeal against June 26th High Court judgment in defamation case with Kweku Bakun. Oh, what a headline. New Crusading Guide. Our target is to get 95% votes. John Kuma declares hope. Lotto fraudsters cause NLA to review timelines for payment of winning ticket prices. Isaac Amwakumensa adjudged outstanding young CEO of 2019. Take markets disinfection exercise serious. Bulgar MCE. And on the top right-hand corner of the paper, we have contractor clashes with UCC VC over plans to commission unpaid projects.
I was for Yamachema Aquabasonko, the new Crusading Guide of Bokrata and Minia Penny Abobosono. Now, Uhe Kratano, Infonino, I did the Enimino for Canada, Japan. Asen Central, Nashebi Infoni at the Hof of Fesanso and Aura, Kwakuba Conso Infoni at the June Bosman Dana Tosso, Juno Insia, and a Yekwe Dubia, Ura Kwakuba, Kodekoto to say Infanto, or Penison Tansabi or the Airborne, Redim, a buy, a Peninosa on Tenoase, and Unti, or Cho, a man lawyer for Chotrakata at the Coco Sebeya, Yansanko and Seminum Ebu, the Wakatana de Bam, Nisa Kokata, Tosumi and San, and Edu, a Honsemina, Ura. Lawyer John Kuma onona sisia edreso NPP amanyukuna yinu se ompre emrashebedwa akonya na mfimpinoni eduno sabra me no kasa yi woso otrimu po ene se mfimpinoni eduno abato no obenya ohanchichemu eduokron enum 95%. The Bokrata New Crusading Guide at the ehonsem aba ukokrata fa toso eyemiensa ne edu ekona nsem nyina ye kruchiri e de egu hosanso ena aban krache pani wo boga ono so ade betu dwameche onumnyamfo Joseph Amiyuri o da betu dwase nyame anim ni dwama ye hwe ye spray ho anase de nro agugu ho no yenhwese yebegye yie na afenso yenfa eni agro. The Bokrata New Crusading Guide unya bikinkaya ensemno ankasa nchichimu ewo.
Next in the queue is the Chronicle newspaper, and this morning its leading headline reads, "Client yells at lawyer, you have duped me, pay back my filing fee." But counsel hits back, "You are an extortionist, blackmailer." Okay, so Chronicle, what has that got to do with us? Anyway, the front page, we still have stories that says NDC remembers Asumdwe Hini with a divided front. That's the
8th memorial.
Yes, former president, the wife for her. At a mills, name the wife. Memorial anyway. John Buedu tours Bono a half regions. Ghana gets $69 million hamper from ADB to fight COVID-19. And NLA to probe winning lotto tickets before payments.
I was for the Bokrata New the Chronicle and I had a twasso send a day New Crusading Guide Akuguno. Also, there were there but any Abrante Bida, a friend of McCarthy Mensa, and a lawyer near friend Ellis Kwame Kwashiga. What Chemusa or Nasemi Kodano, say on one obedient car on the Makubi Manson at the Monsem. Now Cocrata Fair Tosso Emiensa, Abrante Chese or no, or ye ready businessman or tema, and a Kumusa lawyer ni. na omano etua sika 5,000 Ghana cedis. We the Bokrata Chronicle na ebo amane say May 24th last year no tua sika no edema akoyi se onhwe na onina sem emano oje sika no ewie chi no se filing fee so ontua 15,000 Ghana cedis otimi eboboa 10,000 ano edekoi sika ni nyina pani age asem no so ontimi amoa no nti oso ontua ni sika emano eno nti hwe the Bokrata the Chronicle wo de honsem ede aba NDC amanyoku no kane mampani onya de baby ko benefo okuni ne mos July kitan saboso ne da netoso aduno ennan e won fimpinu ne dumienum 24 July 2012 ena opani ti akonya so a o hye ne nkonhyi wu ya we abakwasem ne bi NC da so opani anaso mampani ti akonya so na wafiri musa na mpanifo eya mamra ne amane ade akai no ekowi achi no koku anyi do ho ne fashion ne de ena John Mahama enso nkofo enso yomu de yenim de asi enti asasem no ekoso ehonsem the Bokrata the Chronicle e de aba onumnyamfo John Boadu nso akwaprobo ahafo region aikohwe se na exercise no ebeko ehonsem the Bokrata no nso etimi e de aba unya bi ekenkan ya ebetimi aboa oma bibia nso akonkan ya no ewo ye kratafa dumienu ehonsem nyina na kratafa enson eno nso the Bokrata no the Chronicle or the monsem aba.
The Daily Statesman comes after next, and we have on its headlines, on its front page, income support for COVID-19, job losses victims, churches, mosques, transport, tourism back in full. And also, Akufo-Addo adjudged best president in Africa. NLA reviews timelines for payment of winning tickets and prices. So that's the Daily Statesman for you this morning.
The Bokrata Daily Statesman so ede abase ohwe ebibrim hase ya yede mampani beye edunu bi akonsani ani atoto nyoma Ghana mampani na adodankwa Akufo-Addo ena katafei etoso mienu ebamane se amampanimfo a wo bibrim hase no ye ka mampani a nim de wo so mampani a wode nyoma papa gu apono so mampani a obuni man eyi a ebibrim ha wo exceptional de musronko ono ena yede sa di bre no ede amanda Bokrata no enso de honsem ede abahase ya onya bia kenke ebeboa wo owura kofisa me yawo mfonyi daha National Lottery Authority for say ekwan fa so obi di lotto ni bi omutua ne ka no omu beye nsakira bi wo mesa say yanum fo adumfo kunfo wa hu dua broni bi ne na mase obi no obi di ticket bi abase ma wini be wiachi no ode bebu oman no afa so nti oye hyehyɛ mapa na timi aboa ma bibia konkan sanso na COVID-19 adwuma bebre na na aguo kofom eno nti yehwɛ na yaso masene nsɔre afi mosque ene bebia ye konsrahwe ene hyantiabo hyankafo dwumadi a wodi nyina no mampani enura ne kasa ne nhye motoso du enan one Ghana fo di nkomo se ni nyina ebesa back ye wura osana bosom no August ne di campaign nyina no ahyase edi adwuma.
The Ghanaian Times is next, and on its front page we have government eases COVID-19 restrictions as Ghana enters second phase combat against disease. Also on the front page of the Ghanaian Times, former president to outdoor running mate today. Temaport rakes in 553.6 million Ghana cedis, but misses June revenue target. Massive disinfection exercise prevented COVID-19 spread in Northeast region. Regional Minister and NLA chases Lotto fraudsters to receive prizes. When we turn our attention to the back page of the Ghanaian Times, Agrotech to invest $21 million into Commander Sugar Factory. This same Commander, this is a stubborn factory. You invest, you go and you come back, and you have to invest from Kwame Nkrumah. We are still investing in Commander. Anyway, Bolgatanga Technical University demands financial clearance to employ more staff.
For the Bokrata, the Ghanaian Times, most authoritative newspaper. The Bokrata no ushe enimhwa na ukokata feto so du enai. Wase kanema mpeni John Dramani Mahama sabre onu ne tu franka the National Democratic Congress Opposition Party NDC. Enne and a July Kitan suppose that toss with you know and soon and the vice presidential candidate or being actually we are seeing the worker and the seminal abba. Abai Mampenina and Adam Kokufado and air shatuto and human on Sabre what the effect also emi no quite be fast so na COVID-19 a quite corner easing of restrictions say the pampim to so intimate qua among blue kios a hold crano or man for some intimate chebi and Mampenini Ghana Kasai the worker tano the abba catafet also edumino says Sisia de Meno Kasai penny iron share and a bit me a consori fool. A mosque and so be on full car so here for no transport owners ni afi drivers no be friendly passengers no full ni nyina no or the abanan mu ni nyina no mampani bo amane se yenhwe se ye be bo ye ho e ban the worker ta no e de emunsem e de aba onya bi kankan a e betimi abo amanyoma timi akonkan pa sanso na kwokratafa toso eye aduno ansam bibrebi e wo ho wakruchia de bana emum akire no e na wokasem de bi e wo ha se meko bi e kukrusika eye opepe aduno bako America sika $21 million e ba beboa ama eye Commander Sugar Factory yetimi ashemu kena we University of Cape Coast and money Edmekobi from Agrotech Ghana Limited aside the friend MOU Memorandum of Understanding on seven so unya bikin kayako the Bokata Nechia oho Bogatanga Technical University for Chese Omosre aso mo ne hwesika sem so yemo mutumi mo makwanya na omutimi fa eye adwuma efodo do na omunya adwuma emwa school no.
Well, earlier on, I said the Airbus will be landing at KIA this evening. It's not me who reported it all. This is the front page for the Daily Guide newspaper. 4 million Airbus scandal. Mahama government official 1. Brother faces Amidu. Also on the front page, IGP chases 90-year-old killers with 2,000 Ghana cedis. And NDC fights people's budgets. Hawa Pisel taking away. And these are all stories on the front page of the Daily Guide. That's not all. Also on the front page, disinfection slows COVID-19 in Northeast region. And NLA makes COVID-19 adjustments.
The Wokrata Daily Guide, Ghana's favorite newspaper, or the Abatuho, say a year Uru friend Samuel Adam Mahama, Mfoni Edaha. Ushe mfimfiniso Martin Amidu, special prosecutor. Sanso and candidate John Dramani Mahama Mfoni Edaha. Ono se government official 1 ni nua ayefre no eye Samuel Adam Mahama. Na se government official 1 no eye kaneba mpani John Mahama and I refer to. Ni nyina Airbus plane bi ekokoto no. Ehun sem sika ewom 4 million euros no. Sabra me no kwasai owura Samuel Adam Foster. Do not friend Samuel Adam Mahama no. I ni nua president former president Mahama enne ya kotoka ewemshenjina bia obelande obabishia a special prosecutor obe church and semi 4 million euros no sikana omaje no omodify hen omeyi nsema no tene papa no eni da kwan se obabe pim e wo Ghana ha okinkan kratafeto so emiensa Daily Guide ode honsem e de abaho no so nya be kinkan betimi aboa sabrem no kase honorable Mavis Howard Comson awutu senya East MP ni tu anane pistol no sabre yaje efre ni sem kratafeto so ensia honsem e wo ha NDC amanyoko no kire se budget review na no omodie omo nsem kafa ho pa kratafa toso miensa e wo Daily Guide okenkai betimi abo mami bi so a o hye ne nkofrim wo 90-year-old mami abrewai enipa bi ebo no so mo so wa beyifo eno nti ya bono edi nua bobɔ no masabere wa fam ahwe ne nkwa IGP de 12,000 Ghana cedis si Ghana de no empim mienu atoso se obɛboa masa nipa no yetimi agemo Daily Guide nsem ode aba no.
Finally, the Daily Graphic is our last port of call, and we have President relaxes more restrictions. Worship extended to 2 hours. Number of worshippers unlimited. Drinking spots to operate. We also have on its front page, that's the Daily Graphic, UCC, that's the University of Cape Coast, investors sign MOU to operationalize Commander Sugar Factory. Also on the front page for the Graphic, use COVID-19 to diversify economy. PricewaterhouseCoopers urges government. Mahama introduces Professor Opoku-Agyeman today, and lynching of 90-year-old woman. IGP dispatches homicide team to hunt killers. The back page of the Daily Graphic highlights what is contained in the media budget review, and yesterday the president harped on it and stressed on it once again. Ghana Water Company Limited starts free services to domestic consumers.
For the Untitled Chapter, a Okunini Daily Graphic, truth, accuracy every day. What they are bound to pay. Say Ghana Mampani and Ado Danko Kufuado. Infoni da offer Sabra no Eka said, ye bet me up, sorry. You see, dear, Yankasa Nipa or Anenko. Nemo, she said, you'll be a bit me up, sorry, be upon the two. Nemo, much a crowd don't hear me. Sanopano, what you say, no, or set Mopon, Mosque, Sanity, the Bocatano, Edia Bamampani, and Ghana for Eddie Shimo, and Ye Kasai, a church, Numa, where they go upon us. So send me the carbon and the Commander Sugar Factory. She said the Sika $21 million and investor be Eddie Bababua Ashima, who some the Bocata, Ukunini Daily Graphic, and so Eddie Abaunia Bikinkaya, a bit me Abua Papa Sanso, and Oko a year actually Hosea. Ghana Water Company at the Abetu Sene Abai Ebo Amanieno, say insure Sabi Yusun Bosonian. Chimu ene se obe dihu djuma abe ye ho hihye kama ama bibia so etimi akonkanti okenkan de bokrata ne mu ensem na akokrata fa du miensa na akokrata fa adu no mampani ensem ne nkomo nyina no ade a eda ho a onya bekinkan ya ebeti abo.
Right, as we come back into the studios, the show remains the dialogue with Isaac Clotte. In a moment, my guest, Padma Japong, will be seated around the glass table, and of course, the issues today promises to be quite interesting. The 14th update given by the president, Airbus touching down in Kotoka this morning, and of course, Commander Sugar Factory being revitalized once again. Of course, you can watch the dialogue via our social media handles at Net2 TV on our social media handles. That's YouTube and Facebook. Anytime, I mean, when you are outside your homes or the comfort of your homes watching your television. Right, you remember our crusade to bring back stranded Ghanaians in Lebanon. Right, the crusade is still on as at this morning, and we are hoping to intensify our efforts, you know, to cushion their plights as we, together in collaboration with other agencies and stakeholders, facilitate their return to Ghana. So how do you support the cause? Donate to bring them back home. You can send your monies to any of the following account numbers. And for MTN mobile money, 054-192-9250. And the identity on that mobile money is Kenneth Techi Ajipon. For Vodafone cash users, 0202-297-929 is the number of choice. And for that number too, the identity associated with that number remains Kenneth Techi on. Also, the ADB account number, as you can see on your screen, anyway, it will come on your screen. There you go. 11310005341001. I'll take that number again, the ADB account number. 11310005341001. But of course, we would like to acknowledge persons who have done their nation proud by putting their strength to their shoulder to the wheel.
Ewo Lebanon no se na ye manfo bi aboa no enipa ode ode fa momo so no sabe ya printer betu en fefefe ntie we fa sa kwanya so na ya bomo abaso obey comfort nyako a ode fa momo as at 24th July and ode ne de e buy so na David Kofi Bewia and also momo sa no so de e buy so and Stephen Waku and so the Momo Ruth na Koko Ashile Ashite and so the Nidia Abba Rosina Asare Apia Kroma and so Edifa Momo David Ofori and San and so the Nidia Efa Mujeri Nyako and the Nidia Fa Momo and a buy to 4 Shawcross and so the free Efa Momo Kwesi Ajimai Momo Jones Asante Daniel Nubalana and so the Nidia Ebai Desmond Edu Akwaboa Eric Opon Moses Minta Hayford Walter Afeji Felicia Senya Emmanuel Chine Sansona Festus Bantu Stella Opoku Betty Marash Beatrice Apia William Dakon Oko and World Remit and so the Nidia Fam Agnes Infum Dansoa Bernard Akwesi Asabre Emmanuel Asamoah Apia Yao Owusu Boabin and Joseph Amankra and so at the Nidia Fanti and Nipa do Modie Abanon. Over the last person now it's almost 541 or also 541. Wow. Nipa also because so I appreciate na ya acknowledge say omotimi di BBC abebonti and o ma say ya fa kwanya so abomabaso say campaign no omoso aboa that effort na yetimi ahwe amayi gwa ba te do masi the fact that looks on okay adomasi
yeah the masi papa but if you didn't hear your name, don't fret, don't worry, it might come in the next program or even on Oman FM. So keep your ears logged on to either Net2 television or Oman FM. Keep your dials on those stations. Fanco Trading Enterprise says you have to beware of some unscrupulous persons who are using their Facebook account to defraud some innocent citizens on their Facebook app. But in any case, if you want to do transactions with Fanco Trading, how do you identify the proper Fanco Trading Facebook account? It says the account has over 100,000 likes, and when you see that, you should identify that this is Fanco Trading's Facebook account. Or alternatively, www.francotrading.com is the website of choice if you want to conduct online transactions, and you can purchase any phone at all, which will be delivered right at your doorstep. At Fanco Trading Enterprise, they stock genuine Samsung, Nokia, iPhones, and Fanco branded television sets. Right. They also have laptops, tablets, printers, and other accessories, including mobile phones accessories. So, to locate their head office at Adabraka, head to the Roxy Cinema, is right opposite Roxy Cinema, for their number 0246 422 338 and 0546 133 188. Fanco Trading, still phone Papa Fie. And you are reminded that this and every Sunday we will be giving you an hour of praise and worship organized by the International Charismatic Church under their able overseership of their leader, Bishop Opong Edu Jemfi, who will be leading the praise and worship this and every Sunday. The time remains 9 to 10 a.m. and it will be streaming once again on our social media handles. Right, back into the studio. The conversation for the nation is just about to commence. My guest this morning is Padmo Ejipong. Also, well, we call him Bafo. Some people call him Bafo Ejipong. Some call him Bafo Padmo. Bafo Ejipong. Ejipong, Padmo. The permutations vary. Whichever way you will respond to that. Good morning, Akwaba.
Yeah, they are really.
Patrick to say.
Roll call as usual. After we are thankful to God. They are mere at the party.
Right, fantastic. Nenra, President, the 14th update to I guess a couple of issues have come, which. Of course, needs our, we'll touch on, and of course, it will be part of the conversation. Now, daily guide in the front page, so I must say, actually, in fact, if you or by today, Sir, official no, in London should be touching base, but we'll be looking extensively at that story as well. Also at the back page of the Ghanaian Times, headline now I can say Agrotech to invest $21 million into Commander Sugar Factory. So Commander Sugar Factory, on the lips of Ghanaians since the 60s, it was on the lips of Ghanaians a few years ago, it's still on the lips of Ghanaians today. So we'll be finding out why Commander Sugar Factory is still on the lips of Ghanaians. Now, President, the 14th update to DRA. Of course, there's exciting news, particularly for religious bodies, Mamenka, blue kiosk operators, some sportsmen and women, and of course, the transport sector. They're now doing far.
Well, Medasi, make sure it's for President's update of the Mai and Rano. I think that we are Ghana Nibiana. What they can't. Asama Finance Minister Kokano Parliament Yawade Chomuna Enyama mienu na kyerɛ de di kan me pese Ghana fo nyina ye tenase ye na ye maya adwene koso kese ene COVID-19 ya abai ye hu ne so bi da wo wiase mu nyina e wiase amana nyina oman bia COVID essay or minor sikasem the economy essay Ghana ain't different. Just last week IMF I think that the regional head of IMF they are two just said Africa nkwa obaha COVID-19 a modern boy na bibrim ha a Ghana kan ho ya gba ko ohia brubro emfie du a atwamu no COVID-19, ya we de afe ba kope asai ni nyina.
Wow.
Eno na kire COVID-19 nsunsan so. Edi emben bi sei no so wo aban ana o mampanyina. So na no timi toto niema hihye niema. Asa wo your mind ba still ahokire no unfili a e was so de na ase emanyame. Because sani amani bi ehon kire omo no me no ka se so kwa America na hwe nipa eni adwumaye a ebetena fi a wo yem be hyew but yeda ye man panyina de etoso mienu ye nyina ye hu san sunsan so na ebebe nipa so no aye oman sika sem ne niema so no de ehia bion ye eden na yenim sa no ye betimi so aye e de aboa oman ma. Because here can you say mini you need president, you need a bank. Your man and a boama president the woman. And the idea back why even say, dear Bion, and you bit me so they are born my man no more so at home. We and some president can you need it through you a wo meno ya who him and I welfare
right.
Okay, suku asem ya mafa o mo tren so he oka asori a ye bebie oka transport asese o mo mfa nipa ena oka ye nurses a o ma o mo tax relief oka insuo ene electricity a o de maaye ena oba ebe kan sika watwa to ho ede beboabo anwuma sane ebe ya anwuma na o mo ho kire o mo no o mo enwu. And our finance minister Kokaye you be setting up insurance scheme bia because of COVID-19 say ne Kencity Media yes ye tuma aban ne say COVID-19 ti ana de ahokyira ba ma walusu adwuma enti me aban no mefa na mahwew e bia mepe bibia ma obosumi bia se ne be ya wo de betete ho to se niema e be yi enti two things you share no on the impact of COVID-19 world economy so. And I feel what ba efie abehwe menne wo ya sitinemu. Bibia president can be for the ordinary Ghanaian, the average Ghanaian, and then the upper class Ghanaian.
Right.
And to tell what yamai. Yam far from and sorry.
Okay.
Who's an any baby the dikan non community and say, oh, I don't know man penny. And sorry, no dear, when me and tum pre compare. who share plan B or strategy B as here, you were what we call iteration, like what the tuja, no the hujuma, no had the yankee, no aba, no abesis and now side the court. And now she say we have been so friend what we call pilot. Or we call no pilot, no oh ekoye, ankoye, dear near messisa.
Okay.
Senka obvi preocupe bie ya nenki dim sinsan so ebe ba wo se yare ne yese kwan ba ku titiri pa spread kasa
and singing
see then at that time ne kasa ye bie kwa sorry immediately wo se obi an kwa sorry
sorry I'm for to me spending about an hour in praise and worship.
Of course. The say COVID-19 about a bianya me COVID-19 kume me kwa sorry cry fe na me ko tunuma yi nyame aye. But at that time no so kwa no we are what the danger ebe kwa koma for no so there bi ye ntwentwen so. Say baby I was say free. I know say a lot of churches or some churches will still have problems. Because me say obi e make comment say okọ trotro ma president say trotro e mo bobo ho. Oko your public transport and so sorry dia or see entertain. But take the number of people that congregate in a church. The number of people that meet in a trotro. Trotro after nipa say 3339.
Yeah.
Right. Oko sorry dan ben nipa 9 etinum. Enya sorry. But for the numbers, the thousands. Now so munyina ye la no mo for now. You are still putting people at risk.
Without no, and yes, I need ventilation, but most of their ventilation, those big churches are air conditioned and enclosed.
Exactly.
So that is even more dangerous.
It is
for the safety, health and safety.
And you know, Sonny, why no say okay, so me chat number be at say the caneno, me try number say nipa 100. Say she was sorry dying. Nasi she wunkunya. Was a Washington or 1 meter rule no. Tis all the Wakunya Bakusia, no 1 meter, not Bakusia 1 meter. And we say we are Nipado do our sorry than bet me a fan, say Nipano, no sorry. And I think that is the best under Yaria yin Niman do anymore here no. For now, you bet me the aye, Abwa, Ama and Yama, Aquanum. Right. Maybe I'm quite sorry, dying, full capacity of about 1,000, 2,300. Says I observe side distance. You say you're far there 300.
Okay.
And 350 maximum they were but I know in Chelsea you didn't mean Sunyame. So you bet me a Sunyame.
Right.
And your best and Safono. Sunny and Shisha Nekon, you know, no kakra.
Transportation, blue kiosk, no swear.
Transportation is good news for the transport industry. There's no doubt about it.
Right.
Yet, so no, affect sales are no munya. And you know, now, in the interest of the nation, you now Benintino, on the transport industry, now agitation, you want your say, you need normal times. But says, and so Musan go back no more fano. About as good news to them. Fancy or an aeroplane. Yes, who the plane free a crack Kumasia. Plane no say be a fenipa 70. Yes, social distancing to between a fenipa 30. No two aeroplane, she nipa 30. Industry no was being affected. So almost we allow omo. Ama omo timi fe nipa bebre. Ebe boama movement and business akoso. It is good news for the transport industry, no doubt about it. Very good news. I no pay crown. I just a driver for bebre many aji. I know the transport ministry follow up with a meeting with the transport unions and no matter how yes, you're fadia, but quite be near them for say any manner yashisheno. Yes, if our normal passenger capacity, but making sure so be a nose mask.
Okay.
And yes, fine capacity no jano be abetim over I'm sure they are going to be told say nipa ba license is office be I say no nose mask, no entry. At the point of the transport unions and so no nose mask, no entry.
And it's our pastors, those who preach on buses and sell medication and stuff, should they be allowed?
And not there, I think say we should still hold on that.
Okay.
Didn't you make us say most of the times and it is not a healthy development.
Right.
For
even
now.
With nose masks.
Even with nose mask. And I mean, so what's your nose mask? I know interest.
You are safe.
Why didn't you be to me?
Okay.
A bit me film.
It limits it.
But a tissue.
Okay.
Until I'm going to say, what shield you can nose mask and one so. Says me a comfortable say, Michelle shield and Kwan, may you nose mask because what's your nose mask? What's your shield? Until the assumption is a free nose mask in right, it will hit the shield. A bedje
if you have double protection.
Double protection.
Right. Okay.
It's your best say Sanya manager and come hold you on for now.
How about in Crawford also can say if they've been allowed to bump up their passenger numbers, then some can say because of the low passenger numbers, no increase in fares. And will there be a corresponding reduction? I mean, these are what people are thinking aloud. Will they come similarly? So now, can I say they are going to engage Transport Ministry, going to engage with transport stakeholders. Is it likely that this issue will come up? I'm sure some moving in
within the COVID time, because of COVID, in might be because fuel bar from crying, nipa be anka once. At that time, petrol bore and so bar from. I mean, as I say, it was good for them because no one so and top petrol any other. And see, all this discussion, I know it will come on the table. So, Community Transport Ministry now. Right. If the increase is now, it's really insignificant. I don't think this is the time we should go and say someone got this. No. They can just let it be for some time while we observe. But in the spirit, and so say, you need normal times. And you need to be more or minor. Mesren so says who movie to me, I be the Abua citizens na. Okay. No more. Right. And the others now, the drinkings, bars, and then some form of sporting activities. Yes. What do you make of it? Obi got the president to be drinking sports. And our two pubs, ni beaches, ni name. I mean, you can never do social distancing with beach. Any possible. Work or pub or disco or nightclub, social distancing. Because nightclub we yakwede yakwaji ani yakosa enipa gum eduko social distance one it's not possible. Also drinking sport and no quite open a for na yakwatena sitting open air for. Or say no quite they should observe social distancing. It's a now for near p na table ni and yakwatena sport akonum and so wiki babu bia. What he wait here back with we also observe some distancing. And your first Bianca nipa 10 unit to one table. So long as that bar for bit me ensure said this table cannot take more than 3 people. Nipa 3 betra ema near set another table with distance and no. So it is easy to control.
It's in public.
In the open.
It's in the open. Yeah. So the safety levels are much better than the parts where it's enclosed, where there's smoke and all those other.
Especially one of the most easiest way a spread near enclosed environment, air conditioned, and we are all in. Right. But when you're open environment now, it limits because there is proper circulation. Flow train and there may be echo out. Right. And the president can say not just and even in churches, not just in their air conditions, but ensure proper ventilation. Very important that. Some from if you are wanting air bano, at this time more than air conditioner, yes, so at in terms of virus spread in the containment. Okay. Right, so these are the opinion of Padmo Japan on the presidential update on containment measures concerning COVID-19 update. We'll go to our next issue, but let's just take a few, messages that has come from our teaming audience. This one from Kwamina Nkumkwe says, "Good morning, Net2 TV. Mr. Padmo, the guest, and Isaac Clotte, good morning to you." Okay, we respond in same measure. Nanayal says, "Good morning, Net2 TV. Kindly remember the NDC, what their founder said, that they should listen to themselves when they speak. They will be in opposition for long if they don't change." 4 more for Nana. Nana Shabo says, "What argument is that? This decision is not the best, but it looks like we have no other option. So stop praising it.
You know how the virus spread. So what is the point of opening churches? Nana Shabo, you see, democracy is beautiful. You have your point. You have your the freedom to share your thoughts. So if another person shares their thoughts,
no,
why
I think that he's actually playing down. I said, what the Assemna President Tujano, I said, Ubuna in TFC, who he has a president in MBA and sorry. But me, I saw Nanaya Kujum. Me, I saw call more Ecotoniama. Nanaya bit me, Nanasabu bit me, I bold enough for my union who said, so Tunica call Accra Mall or call Macola so Cotton near my the way Nipa Bossono, and the way our presence is in Yaso and then is safe.
Right. So there you go. Please send your comments coming whilst you log on to our social media handle at Net2TV on YouTube and Facebook. Next up is the front page for the Daily Guide newspaper, and we have on its front page 4 million Airbus scandal. Mahama government official 1 brother faces Amidu. So let's take a few paragraphs of the story to give us an informed opinion. Barring any hitch, Samuel Adam Foster, a.k.a. Samuel Adam Mahama, brother of former President John Dramani Mahama, will today touch down at the Kotoka International Airport in Accra to be interrogated by the Office of the Special Prosecutor for his alleged involvement in the 4 million Euro Airbus bribery scandal. The Daily Guide is reliably informed that through the efforts of the Special Prosecutor, Martin Amidu, a ticket has been bought for Adam Mahama in London, United Kingdom, where he resides. According to sources, as of last Saturday, the ticket had been delivered to his home in London and was expected to voluntarily join a flight from London today, which is being arranged by government for stranded Ghanaians in the UK due to the COVID-19 restrictions worldwide. Last Friday, the Special Prosecutor unveiled former President Mahama as Government Official 1 or Individual 1 that both the United Kingdom and the United States investigators referred to in the Airbus scandal. Mr. Amidu's office has been pursuing the former president's brother, Samuel Adam Mahama, particularly described as Intermediary 5 in the investigations, and 3 other foreigners who have been mentioned as individuals who collected or were paid around 4 million euros in bribes on behalf of Ghanaian top officials for the supply of aircraft to the Ghana Armed Forces during Mr. Mahama's tenure as Vice President and later President. Anti Padmo, Daily Guide said, and I'll be could be when we said time yes Susano. He be yet to say Azuma Nelson, Wakokono Ba, the whole Jamestown, Bukum, Collegon or Choco, Ubia Airport, you know, a hero. And we so ya trying who's airport, it be say Interpol, you know, all that. Now ya to say or Baoba Kwakoshani be airport.
I am happy, sir. Me desa can say bit say Zuma kono ba. Nipa bibi na ko because you kushia a hero.
Right.
Nenya sure say nsema akoso about Adam Mahama na man qualify say your best friend say hero nti yenkoshia no ne yenko someone. No.
Right.
But of course if indeed he's coming today and this is for I know say umbeko because omode is no news say umbeko supporting say because we are the former President Mohamed Nia in the normal we stand with Mahama agenda they will start doing it. But also the funding is investigations when you say na abrofono London Britain are buying I can't say ketasise akoso ama Airbus a treaty ketasise ama nkofo bi o plane no toma Ghana no. Oma mbo Adams Mahamadin. Oma mbo John Mahamadin. But omo describe individuals no. Yeah, wo Ghana nyina wo kan report na unim pefe say John Mahama ho asem ne ka. Dey aso na NDC fo be kan. NDC regional we are seeing nyina. So MPP for Sebi MPP for nim nyansa na asem mo kan no nyansa wo ne dia he. Ono broni no tini krom no kra modin yen ye tia say e Mahama. That was the logic of NDC then. Eni umda su jina sa baby no mu jina na. Umda su jina say UK aban mo Mahama din tin enye Mahama asem no moka. Anase say do ma giatum say e ampa. President Mahama asem ena na UK any US aban ne ka say sa keta ahye na ekoto plane na fa ne ho no e ono a ena ampa nso ye ni nua Adams Mahama asem ena say na ye kan. Meanwhile, President Mahama na babontian beka say Airbus na course no when ya CD crowd ono na beka yo nyu bi na beka it for me no e hona na ogitum say government official one na yo no asem ne yeka because we say no tia kunya so no when ya one CD crowd but say uhwe report na am ka say e an investigation it dey betimi aka bia na betimi aka no based on report na e bae no na ankoye say
public so far
ankoye say wo jump investigation because e bia onim bibi report na e bae no report ne say Adams Mahama e kwan a ofa so a Ghana ban kotua sika ma Airbus seje na Airbus mpanyimfo fa eche kotua bi ma Adams Mahama say ne enso je udie nie no sa kwan na ofa so Jesus sika no Ghana fo sika no e kro no e keta asese Enya na meka UK aban na wo hwehwe Airbus mu no say Airbus for say sika na mode come Adams Mahama no eye kro no eye keta ase eye fin ne proye enti mo Airbus for UK aban ya so mu ya bom ka wo ho Airbus and deny say asem na aban ne ka na oboa Airbus and contest asem na UK aban ka fa na wo say sika na de Adams Mahama no e bribe ogitum say yampa e bribe no tua Adams Mahama eso NDC 40 Ghana say enye bribe nipa no no tua de ndi ma wo no ya hwehwe process no say yampa e bribe no tua ma wagire mfom so atum wo na wage bribe no say enye bribe o mechirum de nti enye bribe titi asam na enye gidigidi saa o eye titi na de nti a saa UK aban hwehwe mo say e bribe no say also Adams Mahama no wu nua ena ye vice president e wo Ghana ena wu nua ena ne Airbus John Mahama edi nkita ho say oni animu nkoto plane no so esi de na John Mahama okodi animu akoto plane no okofa ni nua Adams Mahama ebegina mfimfin sei eti say John Mahama be deali na Ghana fo sika beko Airbus for direct no and what tea another company and big now. Until your mamma ni no and a deal and Airbus a deal. So the aquano. Ghana bet me ako Airbus or straight, Airbus ya buy a per se to plane.
Okay.
Your mamma said debut, yes, me and I intimate bibi. Any Adams Mahama, Bijna, it's many Adams Mahama Casa, na Adams ne Airbus Akasa, na Airbus ni Adams Akasa, na Adams ni Miakasa. I say, what TV way? What TV way? I will say, I deal here that way. And this was you in the industry.
Then a special prosecutor, one former President Mahama straight. So I know your government official one. You are the main person. And then one friend no straight. And then he has to go through Samuel intermediary 5.
Investigation at UK government near no. Adams Mahama no company no. And the G says can. Right. And the Airbus tia says can Adams Mahama because ni near John Mahama no vice president and I need deal name. So at the end is like Adams Mahama a benefited J bribe no because of ni near John Mahama piano. It is a way shemua udi kan hwehwe nipa na so wage adedom de animu ono ye ono no wie no agituma afena ndi a process.
Okay.
Ti efi baako ni ekomienu efi baako ni ekomienu. Enti I am very happy. Sir Interpol bam omo na kan odo age atum say well Ghana ye me krom. Me na meti Ghana mini anya president bion but meba because me believe in fair process.
Yeah.
Oba the fair process due process.
Can this lead to the prosecution of former President Mahama?
Can it lead?
Yes.
This can lead to anything.
Okay.
It can lead to it. I'm not talking about only John Mahama.
Okay.
What kind of report na nipa be breeding a boy?
Yeah, that may John Mahama because he's the prized asset among the team.
But
so a former president, or no one I have the former president among the accused. Yes.
Ghana. Yes, answer will be to me your man penino.
Right.
Now we need any criminal record be our
okay.
Right. What you edaho. Won't die fiase.
Okay.
Uni yari bibia until we are okay with me a contested. Na say kobase e no krepa say John Mahama ekoye corrupt adewe does he qualify to be president? So you're proving say he's involved in a world acclaimed corruption deal course. If you are seeing in say corruption be a course ni ehwehwe mu no Ghana president former president Okahubia. Does he still have the guts to say so be president?
Yeah, veteran Supreme Court, Electoral Commission, any commission on human rights.
My only issue is that even if I lead it to the prosecution, but you think it is established, say, because of the position in and Adams Mama Nyade, and some command the president because of the position.
Ballot paper, no, a bit to me abono.
This and ye say establishes say where corrupt idea.
Because I brought you back.
Obi to say abronye. Obi to say the state or minor decided say obi taking it up. But I'm sure any individual can also take him on. As a former president, I did to me, man. You abuse your office and got yourself involved in corrupt deals, corrupt activities. Right? It's one person what Jenny or normal sense should tell you, say, awesome pembe bitina. Awesome pembe bitina. Because also president, I need to obey you. We know a vice president to Airbus. We obey a president. And what 10 time Ghana Resources Common Union as president.
Right.
Obe free so, nyasem po oteswa na nkwaye na ekosa oteso na aye bu fine. Obe free so no since I contract a time Ghana boss site na hye ni ansem. So one gin one fa. That is John Mahama for you.
Right.
And then say NDC for sorry no more can and a corruption MPP for e na o show man obusem say so these guys they know me na Ghana ha. News are it no be no muti.
Now me kind article be the NDC side say now at the time now you're signing a deal, no, the minority then MPP side on the Defense and Security Committee also were part of the whole discussions and the deal. And if Mahama is going down, it's not just the NDC or its officials. There are some MPP people, officials, who were part of the deal, according to the article.
They were part as in say almost signatures for contract document in Subi.
Part as in deliberating the
Of course, all the idea about parliament, you can't want some. But final contract, need the details about signing. And you wonder what Attorney General and a advice. Now, the parliament, you hear plane, and say fleets need to say, military for Baba justify why they need a plane. Okay, into what's your quarter plane way? The plane on Nibuoni. Parliament will deliberate, both majority minority, and says, any here into young quarter. Young Kotono and your parliament they decided the process young Kotono. Young Kotono, then you come back and you come and follow process yato. It is a parliament more approval anyway. No, I'm a follow process. Now confer the obeya. Why do you blame parliament? No, because Martinami do then time no Attorney General and your Attorney General advises you. So process we na yenye. Now one fa process now fa process for fra. Attorney General no does it say because or no advice one into no or no so can be. It does not make sense. My ba what's so person ko shirt. Na one ta dia dada. Ana wa ba ani aka so shirt be na ope. Also pe round neck t-shirt. I'm so okay. Round neck t-shirt ubenya bi also ebi o kantamanto. Na ye ton ba ko 20 cedis. I'm so okay. And yeah, Sunny in side in here. Then you approve Konekoto. Konekoto, the mina midi which I can't man to way dear. Men to way dear. Because who kwa yes I never need na de ba say 20 cedis.
Right.
But the chiyama 20 cedis na ko to wie ya. Na ba be to just say oh ade no kra say nye 20 cedis ewu. Na ye 5 cedis. Na wo ma wunia bi ne ko busaye. And when you are say 20 cities, and Junior go to 20 cities, and I fetch I 15 cities because I didn't have 5 cities.
And no, that's just the way it is.
Now, what I was there being a dean. Well, I wouldn't say, and yet because one walk up Busam, I can't say I didn't have 5 cities. I tell by house, Unia, no more could the animal, no Fabian Caho. I pass as a mean as sanity, and maybe be a Nagana bet me out to play no for. But John Mamma India no person ye mani nuanya cutting tea. No be this can be can send a be a bit to your fair trade your mano.
Now she winning in witch hunting.
Which in India?
Former president.
Or no witch.
And Senator Mokano, there's
no, so that's a witch hunt now. I am hunting a witch. To any witch, you know.
And the official one, GO1.
Which I'm not sure so a witch. No. But you have to be accountable for your works and your actions.
Right.
President Akufo-Addo ofia konyaso he will be accountable. Even elections are here 2027 December. Ghana for ko assess no. And somehow wabeka yedi to me man de why it's a form of accountability. But so we na dwuma nyina akwa na se bibi wo so no kono anya Ghanaians will still hold him accountable. E janu di nya ntum sa.
Okay.
And you guys witch hunting, witch hunting, and witch hunting. Which when they hunt obi no hunt obi. Which bien when you're hunting. Evidence, the evidence is there, the facts are there as presented in the report, and we just conducting an investigation to ascertain whether say report na ye no cre, and ye no cre. And you send your special prosecutor or chair letter command. Ne counterpart a Britain. Say Australia.
Yeah.
On many details of fact case in especially Ghana, no. Or Chokumantiminuka say, I am sure Martin Amidu has a docket of proper investigation. The special prosecutor in Britain about this case. Unia confirm home freedoms, my ama so mra non tutunano.
Right.
And you
right. Right, so these are the expert opinion of my guest this morning, Padma Bafo Japan, on the Airbus related matter. So like the Daily Guide is announcing this morning, hopefully today Samuel Adams Mahama will be in town to answer questions from the special prosecutor. We are not the ones saying that. That's what the Daily Guide newspaper is reporting today. We're going to go for a quick short break. When we come back, Commander Sugar Factory and matters arising from a new memorandum of understanding that has been signed. But just before we go off, COVID update currently, we have over 29,494 recoveries nationwide. And as the president said yesterday, our focus is now on active cases. So all the whatever thousands, whatever 100 million, whatever cases, our interest is on the active cases. And as of this morning, the active cases remain 3,307. We'll be right back from the break. Welcome back into the studios on a morning where my favorite Muslim host, Abu Karim, is celebrating his birthday. We can only wish him well. Well, we'll leave the birthday felicitations till the latter part of the show. Like I promised earlier, we are coming to talk about the Commander Sugar Factory and an MOU signed to operationalize it. Well, me, the Commander Sugar Factory, when I was a little young boy, a student ahead of Commander Sugar Factory, put up by Kwame Nkrumah and the CPP. growing up somewhere in the early 80s, 90s, the Divestiture Implementation Committee also made a lot of noise about Commander Sugar Factory as to whether they were going to rehabilitate it or diversify it for another owner. I don't know what happened to it till the former government led by John Mahama came up to try to resuscitate it. There were samples of some sugar purported to have come out from that factory, going around Parliament and in some marketplaces. But yet still up to today, the 27th day of July, we are signing, or we've just finished signing an MOU. What is it about the Commander Sugar Factory? Let me find out from my guest this morning. Padmo, and also you see I signing another MOU. What is it about this factory?
Well, also, yeah, but 2016 abano.
Right.
And NDC for a boja, as a son and animal hemful, as a side press for a Ghana for United TV. And now my neighbor Makofa bought to BBC was a Commander Sugar Factory produces sugar. A Ghana for United Factory Najo Mahama Akusino, the Umayano. When is up Minoka say Bissine, Elmina, and him for crow, Baku Craniwa, or see, ye dear Sicilian Bakusim Putreno.
Oh, for real? Nasa sugar no if you there.
Mumusa and DC for. Baby Umkunya says sugar and free, Mumso.
Right.
The Oma who Bissino who sugar Baku say a free Commander Sugar Factory in a buy. A commander and him for no more one. Young fair non trinche, MPP buy no. And MPP say, problem at what factory no one need ya. And then this if one I say, oh, factory need yes, name Mafenia Kai say, you see, you know, you need raw materials, you'd be feed the factory no. Papa Samokache say, Munim say, Commander Sugar Factory no, I heard ye. And ye de aye Sicilian. It was a modia Hidiano, a dear, a war commander one a bebois, when dear Hidiano. And the factory is when a day, and ye de be mojuma. And if you first boy, you didn't have any bedroom wire, say bit to me, up a farmer's in Binumo dear Hidiana. Matu Ghana Skabuka say. If you got some kinds of Hidian crown, you go on crown and some capacity in a beefy factory. It will be MPP buy no and this
graphic the graphic emphasized on that. So the current feed of raw materials to the factory is less than 10% of what is required regularly.
Yeah. Less than 10%. That's the fact you can secret and can so. You need raw material near the bay. MPP buy and this for Nasa Chomuso. Omakusi factory kama and one Mako renovate BBI, but I think it costs about $40 million or so. Yes, I deal with area MPP for a giant sing room and I essay, Mamura, a Jaffa. MPP for say, hey, Munya Butter, what's to say? Fact that Mumuko see a month plan beyond to whom you need your bayano. Yeah. And in any case, Sobakaya last year, Minister of Trade and Industry, Honorable Lanchamantenko Parliament. No, Kokachum so. Omode. Commander Sugar Factory no one sense no. Emma more like a consultancy say. Omonhwe transaction advisor no more advice ni hu kwan Ghana bit me enya esomfa so. Emma Okanche Parliament kwa so omo the recommendations about omanya investment partners a person omo diska ebeshim no mu ye ne. Honorable Lanchamantin ko Parliament last year ko kan assembly. Ghana ni bia Google a obehu. And to say, Yamia dom, that's a daily graphic report to say, your investment partner or this ebe share Commander Sugar Factory, send a bear and say, not a bit me a year, Juma, and young people know so boom abaso. It is obvious that NDC to work, woman side, a China Jomama Becajeso, or Lucrano, or Monusu Siriano, and Omo Margins are Fenu Mokope investment partner Biaba. tio. Any MPP for na sorry ya Jomama say the MPP for yen kwa na enya de foforo. No mo no kwa no si factory ni wie na chi omu hu say omu ni niema omu be factory ni ho adwuma no. Omu so aye omu adwese ka fe no mo so kope obi aba no di sika sa bishop. That is Jomama and NDC for you. And she said MPP adwene ehho ayese ne be a Ghana sika na essay enkemwuram. Ni ebenyo obi aba no ba beso mabo abo na ye adwuma. Ye na say bi MPP na o say do mas. Me ya happy say ye di sika akoye sa investment no na nka be say. Because ye hu oman niema bebre a ye Germany say.
Yeah.
From 2009 to 2016, John Mahama vice president and president affordable housing project at President Kufuor Sati ye nyina sabi okache Ghana for say nsem hu hia.
So no wakosi foforo or pese na pese osi foforo.
O pese okosi na di gine ni na kasa John Mahama bind ye wa besi ni okosi ni waye.
Saglemi.
O pese yam ko saglem biom. Contract na o de ma India for so munsi dan no. Sika se no mutia mo dan se no musi. Because opedi no be di ho. That is John Mahama and NDC. Say affordable housing na President Kufuor start no. Contractors no wo ho. Ena sika sam yesesa ban nti payment anko ena ahodi. It is a wo ye o mampanyi a wo dwene Ghana ho a. Enka wo ban de na wo se wo ye wo toa so. Na nkomo sidan ni nyina awie. Mbo enei me no ka say wa regional hospital. Enye Kufuor ne ebo ense man se wa ba be wi akọ commission. But the Kufuor ne start wa regional hospital see. Me ana me tie omonyom no onapo ni bio. Ana me te say omobo wa regional hospital. Ewo onapo song 2016. Em say that be no we try and try chomu nyina say we wie ono akosi wa. But Ghana for nyina hu say President Kufuor ena aba abewie wa regional hospital akọ commission. Started with President Kufuor Mills ono Mahama ntimi amewie. Na Kufuor abe meanwhile wa ka say ono no ye wa regional hospital. O person we ye bibi foforo ti de na obi aye no na nhia no.
Okay.
But President Kufuor say there be Commoners go for Ghana for sika na dia koshim. E kwan bia mo be fa so a alanchemate no mpanifo mo be na ye adwuma mo ma ne nya adwuma.
So this way Cecilia na ya sign MOU and the keka is that the way to go?
That's the best because when they say last year no they be two just say and come bi sa asase.
Right.
And be ni sunsanso na API ye hu. It me happy say you sika anko kan room na mo mfa so e beba so. Na do fi say enka President Kufuor ntimi nka say na so man ntimi andua ahwede na ne menso menko pe baby na menhwe Ghana baby fufuru dua ahwede na menso mengo si factory ho. That was what John Mahama did with the housing. Ose baby Kufuor the President Kufuor started affordable housing no e won hia nto no no ekosi ni de.
Right.
Because no piska edi wo ho nti.
Okay.
And the ban say Ghana for nyina musika wudidi wo ho. E da ho.
Right.
When president obeba no obetwa the past president Juma Swa, Denyamiase. That is why I always say, Ocean near to Ghana say, Nyamia and President Kufuor do Amaye, Nanka, NDC John Mahama, Tnaswa, Kagana say, Zimbabwe Cranke.
Now, again, sir.
I'm telling you, and it's a fact. You want normal times, Grano, when we are managing economy, the IMF, Nanka Yako, abnormal times. If you think you're
well. And yet, I don't know how I can. So these are the thoughts and opinion of my guest this morning, Padmo Ejipong, on quite a number of issues, including the 14th presidential update on containment measures for COVID-19. We've also discussed the imminent arrival of Samuel Adams Mahama, who's engulfed in the Airbus Bruhaha at the Kotoka International Airport today. That's according to the Daily Guide newspaper. And we've just finished the discussion on the Commander Sugar Factory. The show is not over yet. You have to be part of the show. Send your comments, opinion, and views on these issues, of course, that we have discussed this morning. But do you know the Lebanon rescue mission is still on? Well, Ghanaians in Lebanon are still stranded. Some Ghanaians in Lebanon are still stranded, and we are thick in the affairs of trying to bring them down. Of course, this effort is being led by Honorable Kencity Media as he received an appeal from far away Beirut. So as you can see on the screen, yes, they need your help. Ghanaians in Lebanon, donate to bring them back home. You can send your monies to any of the following account numbers: 0541 929 250, 0542 869 979, and the IDs for those numbers are is Kenneth Techi Japan. For Vodafone Cash users, 0202 297 929 is the number of choice, and the ID is Kenneth Techi Japan. We also have an ADB account instituted for this special gesture. So for those of you who want to send your donations or contributions to the efforts to bring back Ghanaians stranded in Lebanon, the account number is 11031005005341001. Right, and pardon, what did you question for Honorable Kencity Media lead, you know?
I show videos maybe so.
How do you understand?
The Danya Miasi. Matana can say there's a saying, I don't know who said that quote, but it says the righteousness of a nation is judged by the way it treats its people who are in need. It is a minor and benyam, a minor benya bibia, a jinasani a shane and mum white room. And a mebiano, Madame a bompire mobit is honorable Kencity Japan. Because any penina. And a timid transicas in Yame Eshame, I'm a menyabi. Now, the India Mifis in Yame Shamina say, what's a mess may be at the mouth.
Right. Okay. Right, so the donation, the contribution platform is still activated. You can send your contributions to the announced account numbers. So now let's open the window for birthday felicitations and see who the celebrants are. Today is the 27th day of July. Cheryl Jackman from Oxford, Michigan. This birthday wish is coming from Kobe Scratch, right? From Kwabenya, Accra, all the way to Oxford, Michigan. Happy birthday to you, Cheryl Jackman. Who else is celebrating? But this guy doesn't look like Abu Karim. Okay, we'll come back to Abu Karim later. This is Paul Michael Levesque, Triple H, a wrestler who is also celebrating his birthday today. The face is quite familiar. Yeah, I know this guy. He's a movie actor. I've seen a few movies of his. Paul Michael Levesque, happy birthday to you. But the grandest happy birthday for today goes to my ghetto colleague, Abu Karim. Of course, he is the host of Asirat, and all of us from Net2 Television, Kencity Media, Man FM, Ash FM, all over the place, we say happy birthday to you. You want me to sing for you?